am so grateful for this phenomenal turnout. Richard and I have been talking about how many people might show up, and I'm really glad to see so many people have. It's important to have this kind of involvement, to have a strong community, and people involved in the democratic process like you. So I appreciate you seeing you all here. Many of you all don't know me. You don't know me because I've been in the military. Well, I was away for a while in Afghanistan, but I chose to keep my military career and my politics separate. So many of you all don't know me. So let me tell you about who I am. First and foremost, I'm your neighbor. I've been in this ward nearly 20 years. I've been on Hartford Street. I've seen many changes in those 20 years, some of them good, some of them not, and some of the same problems still remain. As I mentioned, I am a veteran of the United States Army, National Guard. I've been in for 30 years. I'll be retiring this year. That experience with the National Guard has given me a great deal to bring to your community, to our community, and I'll talk about that in a minute. I'm also a business owner. I own Waller's Publishing. It's a small business, small publishing company dedicated to bringing St. Louis writers to the reading public. They don't have to send their manuscripts to some faceless person in New York. They can send it to me, and I work to get them published. That's how I've, in part, given back to the community. I'm also an educator. I was very proud to teach at Forest Park Community College. I also taught at St. Louis Community College at Merrimack, University of Missouri St. Louis, and Lindenwood. I feel that all of those activities have been my contribution both at a national level, working as part of the military, and at a community level as a teacher and a business owner. Now, my education is important because you're going to ask, you should be asking of your alderman, do you make sound decisions? Can you make sound decisions? Do you know how to choose amongst conflicting priorities? My education helps qualify me for that. I have an earned master's degree in English. Practically speaking, that means I don't know how to do math. Not true, I do. But that's an old joke for argument between mathematicians and English majors. My studies in English focus on logic and rhetoric. That means that it teaches you how to reason, how to put ideas together, put criteria, how to describe a problem, apply criteria to that problem, and determine a solution. That's reasoning. My military training is also followed with that. I earned my commission in 1990, and I've been a leader of people ever since, both at the company, well, at the platoon level, which is a small unit, the company level, at the battalion level, at the brigade level, and in Afghanistan at a task force level. I wasn't a commander of the task force. I worked for a one-star general. But that's the level that I have worked at, the various levels of community of service that I have worked at. Now, I'm going to use that to talk about my experience generally. I've been criticized about not being involved in the community. And I think that's unfortunate because we all provide community service in a variety, we all provide service in a variety of ways, but I will address community service most directly. I was the treasurer of my block association for several years. My partner and I worked together on several different programs, and Eric can attest to that as my neighbor as well. Several different committees, several different committees for organizing the neighborhood, including phone banking to deal with drug trafficking in our area. I've also been involved, community involvement, through the St. Louis Literary Consortium, which brings together brings together the independent book publishers and other independent publishers, booksellers in the St. Louis area. It helps the community. So I have had community involvement. Really briefly, because I've got probably about 40 seconds left. Afghanistan specifically, we think that's a faraway place that has no application here. I was tasked when I was in Afghanistan to build communities. That's what we did. Strong communities stand strongly against criminals. We worked on infrastructure. We worked on education. We worked on safety. I have the experience to make good decisions as your alderman, and I have the experience to help you and us build a better community for tomorrow. Thank you.